In a bustling city filled with noise, chaos, and endless chatter, there lived a young man named Alex. Alex was known for his quick wit, sharp tongue, and ability to talk his way out of any situation. He prided himself on his eloquence and often found himself at the center of attention. But despite his gift of gab, Alex felt a growing sense of unease within him. He was constantly restless, his mind racing with thoughts, and he struggled to find peace. One day, while scrolling through his phone, he stumbled upon an article titled "The Power of Silence." Intrigued, he decided to explore what it meant to embrace silence in a world that never stopped talking. The article suggested a simple yet profound challenge: spend 15 days speaking as little as possible, focusing instead on observing the world around you and listening to your inner thoughts. Alex, desperate for a change, decided to take on the challenge. He cleared his schedule, informed his friends and family, and prepared himself for what he thought would be an easy task. But as the first day began, Alex realized how difficult it was to stay silent. His mind was a whirlwind of thoughts, and the urge to speak was overwhelming. He felt isolated and uncomfortable, but he persisted. As the days went by, something remarkable began to happen. Alex noticed the beauty in the little things he had always overlooked: the sound of birds chirping in the morning, the rustling of leaves in the wind, and the way sunlight danced on the surface of a lake. He started to appreciate the simplicity of life. Without the constant need to speak, his mind began to calm down. He found himself reflecting on his actions, his relationships, and the way he interacted with the world. For the first time in years, he felt a sense of clarity. By the 10th day, Alex had entered a state of deep introspection. He realized that much of his talking was unnecessary, often driven by ego, the need for validation, or the fear of silence. He saw how his words had sometimes hurt others, even unintentionally, and how they had drained his energy. He began to understand that silence was not just the absence of speech, but a powerful tool for self-discovery and growth. It allowed him to connect with his true self, free from the distractions of the external world. On the final day of the challenge, Alex felt a profound sense of peace. He had learned to listen, not just to others but to his own heart. He realized that silence was not a sign of weakness, but a source of strength. It gave him the space to think before speaking, to choose his words wisely, and to act with intention. When he finally broke his silence, his words carried a new weight and meaning. People noticed the change in him: his calm demeanor, his thoughtful responses, and the genuine connection he fostered with those around him. Alex's journey taught him that silence is a gateway to inner peace and self-awareness. It allowed him to break free from the noise of the world and discover the beauty within himself. He began to incorporate moments of silence into his daily routine, spending at least 20 minutes each day in quiet reflection. Over time, he noticed a positive shift in his life. His relationships improved, his focus sharpened, and he felt more content and fulfilled. The story of Alex reminds us that in a world filled with constant noise, silence is a rare and precious gift. It has the power to transform our lives, helping us connect with our inner selves and find peace amidst the chaos. So, take a moment to pause, to breathe, and to embrace the silence. You might just discover a whole new world within you. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and comment below with your thoughts. How do you incorporate silence into your life? Let's start a conversation about the power of quiet moments. And for more stories like this, subscribe and hit the notification bell to join our community of mindful living. Thank you for watching, and remember, sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all.